Hey. Greetings. This is Neon Struct. It's been about 19 days. Yeah, I guess so. Passage of time is like that, isn't it? I've been, as per usual, super busy. What have I done in the last 19 days? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I haven't been sleeping so good, so that plays a part of it. Yeah, we're supposed to talk to Hammersmith here about what to do next. I believe we are in London. I believe Peter Tanzer or something. He helped us escape the apartment that, well, we were getting some helps from some friends, and it turns out they kind of set us up. We managed to get out. He contacted us. He said he needs a favor. We're in London. Here we are. We're gonna use our expertise to kind of figure stuff out. Oh, and I think our character here, Jillian Cleary, is being basically framed. More on that in just a second. I believe this is who we're looking for.
Hello, you must be Jillian Cleary. Peter told me to expect you.
Oh yeah, I was doing voices for this. Let's go for it.
You can help me get into the Neon data center?
You will have to find your own way in, but I understand you have some talent in that regard. What I can do for you is to provide security access to the mainframe once you are inside, using this key.
What do you know about Neon?
I first learned of Neon while working on their database software. They operated under a false identity, and for many years, I suspected nothing. One day, I found unredacted references to a nameless echelon of the Order of Nations. I tugged on this thread, and the story unraveled. Every rumor you have heard about Neon is real. They record and analyze every byte of electronic communication. They know you better than you know yourself.
Why can't I just use my bit to hack the mainframe?
As you know, the bit provides access to systems according to the user's security clearance. What you may not know is that the bit security bypass protocol was designed in collaboration with Neon. Only an individual with the highest level of clearance in that organization could use a bit to access their databases.
How did you get your hands on the mainframe access keycard?
I was one of the software engineers at the data center. We were deceived, told that our work would be of benefit to all of humanity. When I learned the true nature of the project and the extent of Neon's surveillance and influence, I could not, in good conscience, continue to work there. In secret, I made a copy of my developer access keycard. It permits access to the full power of the mainframe. And now, I give it to you, use in good faith.
Thank you. But will accessing the mainframe with this keycard incriminate you?
In theory, developer access is untraceable, but I am not afraid to face the consequences of my action, should it come to that.
Thank you for your help.
Be safe, Jillian. We're all counting on you.
Oh, the good music is on. So, yeah, it's been about 19 days. I guess I haven't really been gaming as much as I'd like to. That's just the nature of life. But I was driving my wife's uncle to the airport today. Had to get a couple hours off work early. And yeah, it wasn't so bad. He forgot his keys, so we had to drive back to our place, and then yeah. Oh, when you're already Board the tube to Hammersmith. I thought his code name was Hammersmith. Oh, I'm so silly. Anyways, tube carriage. Okay, we're getting a call from Peter Tannhauser. I think I got a voice for him, but I don't remember what it sounds like. Did I miss it? I did miss it. Oh, hold on a second here. Oh, weird. Okay, it could be this one. There we go, let's take it. Alright.
Hello, Miss Cleary. I trust your meeting with our informant was productive?
Yes. Mr. Singh provided intel and the keycard for the mainframe.
Good. Get inside, locate the personal records, and access the mainframe. Remove all trace of my name from their database, and I will be able to offer you protection at my offices in Hamburg. While you are there, while you are in there, find out whatever you can about Neon and the identity of their leader, who we only know as the Eye.
This is actually perfect because it's been 19 days since I last played this game, so we're gonna get a bit of a refresher, all of us here. Or maybe you just jumped here from the last video, so you probably already remember what's going on. For me, it's been a while.
Why do you need your records purged?
I have no criminal history, if that is what you're implying. But I am an outspoken opponent of Neon's methods, and they will use any means necessary to silence me. They will find an errant word I spoke 15 years ago and use it to discredit everything I am. In short, I cannot offer you safe harbor while my own security remains uncertain. You must identify the Eye so we can expose him and protect ourselves.
Can I just erase my own record too?
You are certainly welcome to do so. Of course, it will not magically cease Neon's pursuit of you, but perhaps it would be useful for you to have a clean slate. The choice is yours, Miss Cleary.
What is your interest in Neon?
Neon doesn't merely observe the world, they control it. They choreograph internal politics, they censor the news, they keep people entertained and ignorant of the truth. Neon fears me because I am the anomaly of their machine. I will not be silenced. I will enlighten the people. We are at war, Miss Cleary, and we must know our enemy. You will identify Neon's leader, and I will expose him to the world.
And what if I don't want to be a part of your war?
There will be time enough to discuss the future when you reach Hamburg, but understand, you are now involved in this matter, whether you choose it or not.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Farewell, Miss Cleary.
Okay. Alright. So, back at it again. Oop. Right, lean buttons. I like Q and E as lean buttons. That's what I prefer. I've been recently playing Skin Deep, which is another good immersive sim. It's kind of got its hooks in me because it deals with some, I don't know, humorous mechanics, and it makes me laugh and chuckle. And yeah, I like it. It's charming, it's wacky, it's cute. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Maybe this game, while a little bit more simplistic, is a bit more on the serious side. This also has a fantastic soundtrack. Oh, and I guess that's kind of part of the reason why I came back here today, because I was driving the wife's uncle to the airport, And I was like, I feel like putting on some music. So I put on some Dexter and the Moon Rocks. I was like, I don't feel like listening to that right now. How about some the home conversion, aka the people behind the music of this game. And it's like, oh yeah, this is a good playlist. And then I was listening to it, and it made me want to play the game again. Because it's been a minute, and I am invested in the story. It's just the passage of time is just so bizarre. 19 days. It does not feel like it's been 19 days for me. But I'm sure you don't really want to hear me prattle on about that sort of thing. But I guess this the season of my life that I'm in. Do gotta check my headset from time to time. It's making noises as if... Hold on. Sorry. I guess it's just letting me know it's on, but I mean, obviously it's on. I'm hearing through it. I don't know, it's weird. I'm getting a weird... Sorry. Getting a weird notification sound. We'll just ignore it for now. I don't know, it's been kind of cursed recently. Actually, I say recently, it's always been kind of cursed. I think that's just the nature of wireless headsets. So I've heard. Ooh. We're in the dark. We'll stay in the dark. Realistically, you'd probably see my silhouette against the backdrop of the sky, but... I think we're okay. You know, I feel like this game has kind of kicked off stick to the shadows here. Kind of kicked off a I don't know. I want to just... I've been enjoying immersive sims, and I kind of almost want to boot up Deus Ex again. Yeah, I don't have the words. I guess that's just how I am.
It's ushered in a new wave of me wanting to play immersive sims again and indulge in espionage, stealth, and action.
I don't think that's any better, but... Oof, that's a long way down. No, we're up here. I don't think we're at any sort of advantage being up here, eh? Restarted. We gotta get in this building somehow. I guess this is some sort of helipad area. Wait, hold on. Entry point. Of course. Metal flooring, though. You know what? I'm gonna quick save. In Skin Deep, I have not been saving as much as I should be. And paying the price for it. Nothing like restarting a mission and having to reclaim all your progress. Did not feel safe whatsoever. I feel so exposed right now. But luckily, we're elevated. We're gonna hack this. Let's just hope no one sees me in the meantime, otherwise I'm doomed. Oof. Such a simple hacking minigame, but still don't want to mess it up, right? Yeah. Do I approach the episode here talking about how it's been 19 days and what I've been up to? Or do I just kind of continue on my merry way and observe the video game and appreciate it for what it is? Or maybe both. Well, I can tell you that the toddler is very much a toddler and he's doing very well. Toddler being my firstborn. He's acclimating to being a big brother, while also being squirmy and learning to express... Ooh, Of course you would notice me. Can I climb out? Come on. It's not good. I don't normally like getting spotted in stealth games, but I mean, who does, really, realistically? Let me restart that. In the past, I would have saved scum because I'm just obsessed with not being seen, but it's also more engaging and rewarding to kind of live with your, you know, your actions. Try to adapt to a situation. Well, I'm glad no alarm went off. It just completely slipped by me. There we go. One less thing to worry about. Oh, man. I do not have the means to do anything about this guy. Giant mech warrior. Please go away. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it feels like the difficulty spike of this game picked up. So, yeah, I can't really let my guard down. So you got a cool slide. Anyways, I was probably saying something along the lines of, in the past, I probably wouldn't try to knock out everyone, such as this person here minding their own business, but I feel like I might want to just because, well, the game has ramped up its difficulty, and I'm pretty sure anyone who has like this red-tipped firearm here is very dangerous. They're just gonna see me if I expose myself here. Goodness. Go. Can I hack you without being seen? I should probably actually knock you out first. I could position myself a bit better. There's also someone inside there. Judo chop! Oh no. Judo chop. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm still in the dark, so no one will notice me. I also saw in my YouTube recommendations a thing called GMDDE. Give me more Deus Ex or something. It's actually it's a mod I remember looking at for Deus Ex a long time ago, but then it got overshadowed by Revision, Deus Ex Revision, at least for me, especially when Revision was accessible or became accessible on Steam, like just directly through like the, I guess, Steam work page as a DLC that you can just, or not DLC, but something you can just access easily as long as you own the base game, right? And I messed around a little bit with that. It did some interesting things, but I don't know. I have to be in the mood for sneaky games, stealth games. I love them, but I don't. There's genres of games that I just kind of rotate through, which is not going to help this channel in any way. As I find my little foothold and niche and try to figure out, I don't know, what I'm actually doing with the channel. You know what I'm doing with the channel? I'm just going to play games I feel like. Why am I even talking about it? I already know the answer to that. But I guess I acknowledge that it's not going to really help in terms of engagement, but I guess that's not really what it's about. It's just about having fun and kind of rolling with it. Letting people see these cool video games. Share experiences and all that. While coming to the terms that I'm just who I am. For better or for worse. But at least I'm authentic, I guess. Nice little office here. Very, very ominous. I like the aesthetic. Just the moodiness of the blue, the monitors all glowing. laptops and stuff. Neon trim. Staff notice. As a reminder to all employees, higher security measures have recently been installed in Sector 2. In order to avoid a repeat of last month's tragic security incident, Sector 2 access is currently restricted to the Executive Director. Employees needing to access personal records via the Struct must be escorted into Neon... There's no word in Neon. I saw the word Struct there and I just immediately went Neon Struct in my head. Anyways, into Sector 2 by the Executive Director. Thank you for your cooperation, management. So, we gotta find... So we're gonna have to find a way to get into the Struct. Yeah, I believe the last episode did the name drop. Oh. Sorry, I'm having issues with my headset again. Let me just double check. What's the battery life at? It's at 85. Hold on. I'm just gonna pause for a second. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna experiment with something. I had something called auto shut off enabled to preserve battery life, and I'm wondering if because I'm using a Blue Yeti Snowball microphone and just using the headset for just, well, listening instead of recording and using the mic, maybe it's just powering down because it's not reading anything. Maybe. Well, hopefully that's the case. The battery life is doing all right, but I really should just get a wired headset. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Let's explore this area first. Immediately going into the light. Oh. Right. Yeah, these guys they're alert. They ain't messing around. But yeah, the name drop I think in the last episode was calling something the Neon Struct, which is basically, I guess, more or less maybe the big bad of the game. It's actually a thing. I thought Neon Struct was just a fancy name to represent like the era and, you know, world. Everything's all neon. Everyone's got like visors. Everyone's being watched. Don't know if there's really a reason to dispatch you, but in case you might be the director. Okay. Oh, in the light am I? I'm a little bit visible. Oh, that's some zigzags you got there. Right, the game makes you go really slow when you're carrying people. It is very realistic in that regard. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that. I probably didn't need to punch out that guy, but I don't know. I'm just trying to play it safe. I wonder if the game is going to give us the option to clear Agent Cleary's name. Because basically the organization, I believe that's the case. The organization she was working for was basically painting her in an awful light. Something like that. I can't quite remember the specifics at the moment. Yeah, despite the game's simplistic art style and graphics, it has won me over quite a lot. More than I anticipated. And it does have a fantastic story. Just time is a factor in my life. I just don't have much of it. Yeah, today I went to work, had to leave early, drive the uncle, all that stuff. I already said that. Drive home. I did some Costco shopping because I was in the area, I was driving past it. Why not? Then I picked up the son, the toddler, and then we hung out. And then I went downstairs to probably play this game. And I passed out on my desk. My neck is a mess. And then I put the toddler to bed and I tried to spend time with the newborn. He wasn't having any of it. But I don't take it personal. He just loves mom because it's mom. Reply, Struct questions. AC, I've attached the operating manual for the Struct, but it's quite easy. You just plug in, clear your mind, and the Struct does the rest. It searches the database and constructs a VR environment of whatever you're looking for. So, like, if I used the Struct and wondered about the sexiest woman in Britain, it would build a virtual representation of your mom. Hey, what the heck? Nick. Yes, don't forget, only the director has the key to Sector 2. Remember what happened with Ed in the mechs? Jeez. So the Struct can kind of make things out of your mind? Is that the impression I'm getting? It's got some crazy tech going on? You know, one of these days I'm just going to walk towards a dark room from the outside where it's nice and lightly lit, bright. I bet there's going to be someone just standing in the dark to scare me. Struct information sheet. Hey, we're getting some pretty good information here. The sensory terminal to the repository of the Unified Communications Technology, Struct. That's why it's called that. Sensory Terminal Repository of Unified Communication Technology. Okay. Is a bespoke terminal and VR environment commissioned by Redacted. It was designed to solve the problem of a database so large that conventional search strategies failed. It combines 3 key technologies. First, brainwave analysis converts the user's thoughts into a machine-ready format. Queries are submitted as fast as the user thinks. Seems kind of deadly. Oh, I mean, it seems pretty advanced, but it also could be dangerous. Next, expert AI extrapolates from the query, collates related knowledge, and filters by the user's implicit rules. Tests have shown results 99.99% accurate to the desired information. Finally, the result is rendered in a VR environment which the user can explore to discover related information. Interesting. Yeah, technology, I mean, I'm talking about something completely different than what this game is proposing. Although I think this game came out in 2015 and, well, it's 2025 now, and we're experiencing some interesting stuff in regards to AI and all that. Not anything new to talk about as of, well, the present of me talking about it, but it just seems like the more time that passes, the better the technology gets, and it's just kind of creepy. Like, you hear about people being able to scrub your voice for, I don't know, like all they just need is a 1-minute audio recording of you, and then they can replicate you or something like that. Stuff like that. And it's true. It's true. You know, it's, you can deep fake your face onto another person. AI stuff is, I guess the best example I can think of is there's these this series of Will Smith's eating spaghetti, and I know that sounds strange, but you can just see that every year that these videos of that come out, it's getting progressively better and better, and yeah, it's what am I gonna do here? Still not visible here. Are you gonna notice the doors? Okay. What would be handy? A light switch. Kind of mean, but there we go. Oh, 50 cash. Staff notice. As a reminder to all employees, higher security measures have recently been installed in Sector 2. In order to avoid a repeat of last month's tragic security incident, Sector 2 access is currently restricted to the Executive Director. Employees needing to access personal records via the Struct must be escorted into Sector 2 by the Executive Director. Thank you for your cooperation. Well, it'll have to be done. So I'm gonna guess to get to Sector 1, we go through Sector 2, right? Yeah, some pretty good lore here. So we would have had to go this way, I guess, because of the director there. So they designed it pretty well. You inspect the rooms along kind of a linear fashion, find out a little bit more about Neon Struct, and then you meet the director and you get the key card that you need. So that's a pretty good setup there. And we're gonna have to survey the area here. I guess another AI thing you can look up is the rock eating rocks. I know this sounds silly, but man, I just remember years ago, how many, like 4 or 5 years ago, it was like, what was it called? AI Dungeon 2. It seemed like it was making such grand strides and nothing like it has ever been done before, like command prompt story, like choose your own adventure stuff that reacts to what you write. And now just you literally have ChatGPT that people are using for like work or just solving issues or helping like write equations. In some scary instances, I suppose it's doing the work for you, but it's also just a tool, so it's definitely going to help the people who are smart and know how to use it to parse information. But I guess it also could do the work for you. But then again, I guess that's kind of how the internet has been in general. You can use it to quickly search information versus, say, stepping out of your house and driving to your local library and hoping a relevant book is present, I guess. Don't like how bright this place is. Don't have the capacity to jump up there. Also, that the camera's off, right? Yeah, it's off. Okay. When I was up there earlier, I should have surveyed the area and found out how many guards there were. I think she's walking down this pathway by herself. I can catch up with her and go judo chop. We're okay. Provided no one walks this way and turns. Thank you. That could have been bad. Okay, we're okay. Put you in this corner here. Pickpocket. Sector 1 access keycard. I need to get to that area of darkness over there. This wall is kind of bright. Yeah, I don't know. That whole topic of AI stuff can be discussed by people much smarter and more sophisticated than myself. I think it's just kind of scary about the whole, you know, and this is nothing new by this point in time. Just people losing their jobs to robots and technology, but that's also just how it goes. You know, why pay someone when you can have a machine do something better and faster and, you know, not need vacation time or benefits. So, it's, I guess everyone's replaceable in some way, right? Like if you quit your job, you're gonna get replaced by someone else. I guess it's just kind of scary though that you hear stories of people like with year-long degrees or certifications, and then suddenly it's like, hey, we don't need you anymore. See ya. So, yeah. I guess one of the things about technology is you know, it should make your life easier, but not when it replaces your job and then suddenly you're out of work. I also have a couple stories to share on the matter. Oh, well, actually, wait, hold on. I don't, because they're not my stories. It hasn't affected me in that regard. The only way it has affected me was that the casual art commissions I used to get just dried up because, first off, I'm not a fast artist, and I did it so scarcely that, of course someone's just gonna use AI. Like why pay some amateur who takes a very long time, full of excuses of being a parent and all that stuff? Why wait on them to make art for you when you can just do a prompt and get what you want instantly? Wish I could peek through the door. No other access routes here, right? I believe that's where we have to go, but I can clearly hear someone's over there. Maybe there might be another way around that I'm oblivious to. Oh, this corner's semi-dark. Frick. Literal mechs in there. All I can do is listen. Okay, I'm in the dark now. Camera over there. Mech over here. Well, this is just peachy. Clanging metal floors. Also great. Okay. I think if I'm quick, I don't have to worry so much. If I'm quick. Okay. Jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. I paused a little too long. At least the game lets you see these question marks there. Well, we might want to scrub our information from Neon Struct here now that we've been spotted several times by, well, yeah, things here. I mean, it's not going to help from, like, witness reports or fingerprints or anything, but at least camera footage, I guess. Okay. Just gonna creep on back and not worry about anything. Freaking doorknob scared me. I got one anti-light grenade, but I think I can do without. Just need to do better this time. Things kind of reset. Of course it was just looking straight at me. So loud. What I need to do is when you look away... You ain't joking around here. Okay, and... now. Here we go. These footsteps are stressing me out. Oh my goodness. Wow, high score. Oh my lord. Wow.
definitely something heavy over here. Darkness. That's good. I wish these mainframes were just slightly lower so I could clamber up onto them. Okay, let's do a quick save here. Let's see, we got great. It's pretty great, you ask me. Yeah, between this and then Skin Deep, I'm suddenly just wanting to play Deus Ex. But I don't know if I'm ready for that. See, there's just some games where it's just like they're just so just so perfect that I try to, I don't know, I revisit them, but usually I just kind of skim the beginning. That actually scared me. One of these weird NPCs that just chills here.
Take this.
The last one dropped it when they caught her. Maybe you'll have better luck. I don't even know who these people are. Just chilling strangers. I don't know if they affect your stealth rating. No idea. Good lord, I did not need that. Yeah, there's just certain games that I enjoy so much that, I don't know, I just will sometimes revisit them just to kind of feed that nostalgia, but not play through completely. I don't know why. But some games are just so great and so iconic that I don't feel the need to do that. No. Then there's some games like Red Dead Redemption 2 where it's like, I enjoyed this game so much, I don't want to beat it, so, you know, I don't know. I don't want to complete the game, so I always feel like I can go back to it. Which I know it doesn't really make sense, because what's stopping you from just playing the game all over again? And I got up to like chapter 6 in that game. Sometime after you get back from Tahiti or whatever it is. I should revisit that game though, because it was so good. Okay, now I disabled these security boxes. Is that gonna affect things like Struct? Or if that'll affect the mechs? Let's just kind of peek around. I just want to see what's going on around here. Not going through there. Yeah. Well, I think we got our pathway out of here. We'll just go that way, around the mech. Oh. So this is Neon Struct. We've basically punched out all the people here, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much if we plug ourselves into this. Alright, here we go. You ready for this? Oh, the title music plays. Nice. Cool. Oh. Weird. Not alone here, are we? Your footsteps. Okay. What is that? I guess there's security measures. Of course there would be. Very perceptive, too. Okay, what's our objectives? Optional. So we can delete our own records. I think we should. I don't know if that's going to affect our ending or our standing. Like, I don't know if that's the Paragon or Renegade aspect of the game, but I feel like we should.
After all, what's happened to our character was unfair and unjust. We had a conscience, and when we questioned our director, he was a big jerk about it. This is weird. I like how they're doing this. Hey, is this us again? It is. Meeting an AI construct of ourselves.
Welcome to the Struct, Jill. This is my apartment. Why is this here? What are you? The Struct guides you through a massive database to the records you seek. I'm the manifestation of all the knowledge that Neon has compiled about you. You wanted to find me. The Struct created this room in response to your desires. What will you do now? Oh, this is interesting. So we can either go with, I have nothing to hide, let them know the truth about me. I want to start again, delete everything about me. Huh. This is actually a very difficult choice for me to make right now. It seems like a simple one. Like your director backstabbed you, but you're not a terrible person. Would it be better if your records exist? So that way they know that you didn't do anything wrong? In case Neon Struct gets blasted wide open, but it also has records of everyone doing everything. It shouldn't be public knowledge. I'm just gonna say... I'm gonna delete everything. As you wish. Your records will be purged from the database. Please understand, Neon and the agency will not stop searching for you. But the details of your life will be washed away. Your secrets are now yours alone to keep. Farewell, Jill. Goodbye.
Interesting. I like how it's doing some weird windy stuff with the map layout. Definitely some trickery done there. I don't know how they would have done that. Well, I guess I can imagine it. I don't know how you would do that in the map editor. There's definitely, I think, the stuff over there to worry about. It's a little disorienting trying to figure out how light works here. Okay, that hurt. What was the point of that? In case I need somewhere to run? That did not do me any favors. Okay, I see. Oh my lord! Oh, this is actually kind of weird because I realized I didn't gain any elevation. I just teleport upwards. Look at me. Am I made out of pixels or polygons? Well, you're a voxel, right? Is that a statement on that? Well, it depends where you draw the line. Oh. I see. So now I gotta get hurt again. What if I do running jump? Still hurt? Good lord. I have done poorly thus far. These guys can see for miles. Okay. Alright, Mr. Grid Pants. We're We're gonna do something about ya. Your friend isn't looking. You and your cybernetic guns. Okay. There we go. There's a camera again. Might be worth trying to knock it out. I'll just have to run for it. There we go. Yeah, I'm in the darkness, so I don't have to worry too much. You just hack it. Done. And then I'll wait for him to come by, and then I'll make my way over there and then kind of try to do a takedown. It's kind of a little dicey. Gonna wait for him to come by. It kind of feels weird without my wife's uncle, great uncle. Oh, he's our uncle. We just call him Grunkle because of the kids. Let me see. Gotta take you down before I do something about that camera. Oh, I got a lot of coins. Are you susceptible to that? Perfect. Easy. One less thing to worry about. Shit. Well, I could have just came over here and then did this. Okay. Well, next time I'll just do better. The guy who gave me the key to access this place or whatever that we met outside the train station. It'd be nice to be able to delete his records too, because I think that would protect him for helping us out. Oh, Peter Tannhauser. Okay.
Welcome, Miss Cleary. I trust you had no difficulty discovering this record. It seems that someone at Neon has a keen interest in bringing down Tanco.
And now you want me to delete all of it?
I do not want anything, Miss Cleary. I am merely a manifestation of all that Neon knows about Mr. Peter Tannhauser. If Mr. Tannhauser wished you to delete this record, I can assist you in that purpose.
What is Peter trying to hide?
Where should I begin? His association, in his younger age, with various radical political organizations? The multiple reports of workplace harassment? His ongoing addiction to speed stims? Of course, Mr. Tannhauser insists these allegations were invented to discredit him and distract the public from real issues.
So what is the truth?
It is not in my design to determine truth, Miss Cleary, only to keep knowledge. But in your incapacity to perceive absolutes, truth is merely the sum of available knowledge. Change the knowledge, and you change the truth.
Interesting. Oh, delete it all.
As you wish, Miss Cleary. All knowledge relating to Mr. Tannhauser will be purged from the database.
Okay.
So he could be a bad guy too. We're gonna find out. Watch it be like, it's actually him. He is the eye. Dun dun dun. Oh, we're gonna find out. Goes a ways down, doesn't it? Part of me is like, hey, is that a secret down there? Probably not. Oh no, there is an invisible wall. Oh, an invisible floor. Don't like walking over that, feels weird. Beatrice Chung? Okay.
Good evening, Jillian. I have been expecting you. I can't say the same. Who are you? You came here looking for the leader of Neon, the one you naively call the Eye. I am she, Beatrix Chen. Or rather, I am a manifestation of all knowledge related to her. Tell me more about yourself. I mean, about Beatrix. To the public, Miss Beatrix Chen is the British consul to Germany. 48 years old, never married. Trixie, her close friends, of whom she has few. Her job affords her the opportunity to move in influential political spheres. In 2001, Miss Chen founded Neon with a mission to unite the developed world's intelligence programs. She remains Neon's only director in its 14-year history. Why would you reveal this information so easily? You have provided the required authorization to access all records in Neon database. Oh, but it does appear that accessing this particular record has invoked a security protocol. This facility will be locked down. Please remain on site after exiting the struct for your mandatory Neon security debriefing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Where can I find Beatrix? Miss Jones spends most of the year living in Berlin, near her office at the British Embassy. However, she has recently traveled to an undisclosed location in Hamburg to conduct a meeting with key Neon staff. Can you be more specific? Where is she staying in Hamburg? There is some knowledge that members of Neon may choose to keep secret even from each other. Miss Shown does not permit the location of Neon meetings to be known, even to attendees. Thanks for the information. I'll be going now. Of course, I hope you found what you're looking for, Jillian. I will eject you from the struct momentarily. Per Miss Shung's order, any individual access her personnel record must remain on site for security debriefing. This facility will be locked down, and an armed escort will meet you shortly. Goodbye. Blue King? I don't know if I'll take the call. Oh boy.
Hello, Miss Cleary. Have you finished your work at the data center?
I've scrubbed your file and identified the Eye as Beatrix Chung, British consul to Germany. But doing so tripped the alarm. I need to get out of here fast.
My pilot has just touched down onto the roof and is waiting to extract you. First, you need to get rid of the keycard that Mr. Singh provided. If this were to be traced back to him, I could lose a valuable source of information.
I can drop the keys off in the director's office and frame her up for the intrusion.
Very good. Do that, then get to the roof. I will speak to you again when you arrive in Hamburg. Goodbye for now, Miss Cleary.
Oh. So everything reset. Great. Of course it would. Didn't see nothing, bud. Yeah. I said yeah. Let's save. And here I was hoping everything would stay deactivated. But it does make sense that everything would kind of be like, hey, that's not good. Security protocol's activated. I'm expecting things to go very, very wrong. There, I just gotta do that several times over, and then I'll be good at this game. Hey, are these mainframes empty at the moment? There's someone standing up there. So I can't trust everything's the same anymore. I need to get a better view. Yeah. There is someone up there. Let's take a look. Yep. Well, it's to be expected. Okay. Navigate this way. I don't feel like I got a chance running towards that camera. That one's not really any better. Okay. That was a little too close, wasn't it? Is there anyone looking this way? I would sure hope not. Yeah. Bit of a tight corner to go. I think we need to go back this way again. We might. Let's hack this camera so we don't have to worry about it in case we have to run back this way again. It's so bright in here. Good lord. I do wonder if Peter here, or Peter Tannhauser, is going to backstab us. We'll see. Judo chop. Oh, someone's just at the top of the stairs looking at us. We're in trouble because I think... What am I supposed to do here? Oh. So... Alright. What can I do? That's a risky game to play. What if right now we're still in Neon Struct? What if we just think we're out of it? But this is all a simulation to keep us trapped. It's like the Matrix. Okay, we've disposed of the director. So she's just not here anymore? Okay, perfect. Let's get the heck out of here. Then I think we'll call it a night. I'm just saving the game just in case. This might be our best direct route. Provided there's no one around, and there totally is. There is a police car. Of course there would be. And isn't there... Huh. Really? You heard that door open? Not gonna be able to open that, are you? Well, what are my other options here? Well, sorry, cop. I'm gonna have to do something. Ooh. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous because there is someone looking for me. I don't even know how you're seeing me right now. Because this area is just on alert. Ooh. We're just gonna move you out of the way of the stomping Mac. Okay, good. You can't enter here. But you are in the way. Can I do something like... that do anything? Oh boy. Don't matter. See ya. Please don't have guns. Please don't have guns. Please don't shoot me. Wow, I did bad. Grade F. That is the worst I've done. The worst. Great. Now we're in Hamburg. I was so in the game, I didn't even realize I was using the Peter whatever this guy's voice. I don't even know what it sounds like. You know what? I should actually find out. All right, let's see.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, this voice even do anything? I guess not. Well, good thing I've been doing a silly voice for him, I guess.
Welcome to Hamburg, Miss Cleary.
Is this one we finally meet face to face?
Unfortunately, no. It seems I have yet another favor to ask of you first. Your work at the data center was extraordinary. We now know that Beatrix Chung is the Eye, and that we know she is currently staying here in Hamburg. I need you to send her a message on my behalf. Tell her I won't be stopped.
No, you're lucky. Why can't someone else do it?
You're the best at getting into places you're not supposed to be. And surely, given the circumstances, there are other matters you would wish to discuss with Miss Chung.
Supposing I did, how would I find her?
Go downstairs to the nightclub. A trusted acquaintance by the name of Mr. Schaefer is waiting to meet you. Mr. Schaefer has a myriad of connections in the community. If anyone would know how to find Miss Chung, it's him.
I always like jerk away from the chat boxes because I'm expecting to hit OK, although I'm pretty sure if I just mouse click, be good enough. Okay. Looks like we're on some sort of rooftop building. I know if you just stare at the map, you can kind of see, you know, past the veil. Like you're in a small little room. You know, that's not as far as away as it looks, but, you know, suspend your disbelief for a minute and you can get into it. And old video games used to do that. Use, you know, geometrical trickery to make places seem a lot bigger and distances seem farther. It was an artistic time, you know, older video games, and I appreciate this game kind of emulating it in a way. I love this song. Oop.
Yeah, I also like home conversion.
I wonder what my Peter Tannhauser voice is. Did I even assign a voice to him? Maybe I'm just pushing this icon and doing like a weird voice the whole time. I don't know, I do that regardless of whether voice mod is active or not, because it helps me feel like I'm in character. I know that sounds strange. Hey, I play D&D, I play Dungeons & Dragons, I DM. So I think it just comes kind of naturally. Even though it's completely moot when some voices are just completely masked. Right, we're in Hamburg. This is our informant. I think this is where we will end the game. Now looking at us, are you Mr. DJ? Maybe you are. Maybe I'll talk to you in a second.
Okay, this is where we're gonna save the game.
Oh, okay, it's late, I bet. Let's take a look at the time. Oh yeah, bud. It's late. Okay, hey, this has been SomeoneNamedDean. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, afternoon, and night, and all that stuff I usually say, or send to you. I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna go hit the hay. So, I'll see you later, okay? Just, take care of yourself.
Hey, it's me, Peter Tannhauser. It's time to erase... No, never mind.